Ash Wednesday for the Catholic faithful and the beginning of Lent season. And as a country, we are honored to have a wonderful, cohesive living together as one nation, one people, with different religious background, and that interfaith, Mr. Speaker, is what makes Kenya unique and strong. So, Mr. Speaker, I hope as we reflect on this season and many other things, Mr. Speaker, it should be an honor. Mr. Speaker, we are normally told that almost 100% of Kenyans are religious, either Christian, Muslim, or Hindu. But there are many things that still face this country, including corruption and many other things. I think this session, Mr. Speaker, should be a session of reflection that will ensure all of us live according to our dictates of the religion. So Ramadan Kareem to all our brothers and sisters, and also a wonderful Lent season to the Catholic faithful. Mr. Speaker, from the onset, I've read the committee report, and I want to thank the chair of Labour, the distinguished senator from West Pokot, on the issue of this payment to both KCC and the issue of new KCC Limited, and the payment of their deductions, Speaker, and terminal dues. So, Speaker, let me start from when this matter was filed between the Labour Court and the Court of Appeal. There was an interlude of 5 years. Mr. Speaker, I would have expected that the new KCC management and even the receivership should and must have been, Mr. Speaker, subjected to contempt proceedings of the court, because they clearly violated the court order that demanded that the employees should and must be paid their terminal dues, including the SACCO dues to Maziwa SACCO that has been provided, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's very unfortunate that the violation of Article 41 of 2010 Constitution on the Labor Rights has been meted to these Kenyans. Mr. Speaker, at some point during the hearing, I had an opportunity of attending some of the hearings by the Labor Committee, and you could see these are old men and women who have served this country with distinction. They were old, they were tired, they were sickly, just looking for their justice, Mr. Speaker. And they say, an injustice somewhere is an injustice everywhere. And this is travesty of justice, Mr. Speaker. More than from 2004 to now, a child who was born, and I remember in 2004, Mr. Speaker, I was informed to at the Kapsabet Boys High School, where it has produced 2 presidents, Mr. Speaker. It has produced President Moi, and of course the distinguished, the 5th president, Dr. William Ruto, and maybe the 7th, because that's our tradition as the school. The ceiling, it's always the top, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, that is for 204. Somebody who was born to 204 has clear degree. So it's very unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, that we are discussing this. We should give directions. Mr. Speaker, the recommendations that has been made, they were 400 million that EACC, Mr. Speaker, should investigate the people who are concerned. Mr. Speaker, these 400 million, these people who manage these accounts, they must be investigated, Mr. Speaker. And I want to challenge EACC, Mr. Speaker. It is an independent body under Chapter 15 on independent commissions. But the performance of EACC is below par. You know, Mr. Speaker, it's very unfortunate. I'm surprised. In fact, we should have recommended DCI to investigate these individuals and prosecute them to Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, Mr. Speaker. Because the biggest problems we face in this country is because of EACC inaction. The other day, we are protectors of devolution under Article 96, is to protect. But the biggest threat to devolution today is corruption, Mr. Speaker. But EACC is doing absolutely nothing, whether they are in cahoots with the offenders of the law of corruption. And you remember one of the biggest campaign strategies of President Kibaki in 2002 was zero tolerance on corruption. And in fact, Parliament then, after 2002 general elections, they enacted Anti-Crimes and Economics Act of 2003, Mr. Speaker. But today, the biggest threat to development, to functionality of devolution, and even success of this case is non-inaction of EACC. Mr. Speaker, and coincidentally, EACC has normally been led by religious leaders. So I don't understand. Because this 400 million, Mr. Speaker, as we talk today, we should be told that there are recovery proceedings. In fact, Mr. Speaker, in the fight against corruption such as this, we need, Mr. Speaker, one, to arrest these people. Then the ODPP begins recovery proceedings. The only way to finish corruption in this country is when 400 million were being stolen. You also jail people, do recovery proceedings, and ensure interest is paid to the money that is stolen. If this 400 million was stolen 25 years ago, Mr. Speaker, these people should pay close to 1 billion to Kenyans so that we punish and ensure the corruption is punished and banished in this republic, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, and therefore I challenge the EACC to do their job. If they need more resources, Parliament can always allocate and appropriate enough resources to EACC. And that is why, in fact, we need to form